water, earth, fire, air.
We are going to be making use of two applications. One is ibispaint and the second one is Flipaclip. Okay, so let me start with Flipaclip. Just want to show you one or two things before we move on to ibispaint. Now, first, from the intro of the video you watched, you will notice skit, movement the character was able to create. Okay, and let me just open this for you to see this. Okay,
Earth.
And I believe you've watched that before, right? That's what led you to this video, isn't it? Okay, first and foremost, before you start creating your wonderful creation, okay, please note you need to have what we call a reference. Okay, a reference will always guide you. All right, so for example, this is a sword fight. Okay, probably I want to create something like this sword fight today. Okay, so if I should click on it, yeah, I have different poses which I can thus mimic and follow. Okay, and that is it. With the help of the reference, I was able to create such video. So let me just show you what I did and how I went about adding the voiceover, the background and the likes, and you as well can also do the same thing. Okay, sorry, Flipaclip in the video creation process. So what did I mean by that? All right, let me minimize this. Open up ibispaint. Okay, so let me close. Let me just go back to the gallery so that you can see, you can all understand what I'm trying to say here. So I'll be skipping this part. All right, now when you open up your ibispaint, which you can download from your respective Play Store, the first thing to do is to locate your, please just hold on, I'm trying to get my brush back. Okay, all right, so the first thing you need to do is to create a profile. So just click on this plus sign. Okay, so when you click on the plus sign here, you have different formats. So I'll be making use of this one, which is 9 by 16. Okay, based on my because I tint my phone. So if your phone is portrait, then to show you 16 by 9. So it all depends. So I'll click on that. Then to ask me the frame per seconds. Please note this can also be done on Flipaclip, but due to some reasons we have to make use of ibispaint to create it, so for our work to be more faster and accurate. So I'll make use of 12 frames per second. Click OK. Now here is what I have now. So I'm using my two fingers to zoom out. Okay, so that I can see the whole canvas. Now just in case you want to learn more about, you would need a thorough tutorial on how to make use of ibispaint. The video will be displayed in the link below, okay, for you to watch. But I'll just be giving you an intro on what to do and how I was able to achieve this, because that is actually why you are here. Okay, so first you just need to be familiar with something. Some brush tool we'll be making use of, some tools we'll be making use of. That is the brush tool, the eraser tool, transform tool. The work of the transform tool is to just reposition your character, your object, okay, and the bucket tool. So like I said, we won't be drawing at all since we already have a reference. I won't be drawing. All right, so let's see. Now from here, now this plus sign is where we have this plus sign here is where you can add more canvas, okay, to your scene. So if I click on plus and then I have to now, so I'll be clicking on the first one. Then next For us to begin, I'll click on this, excuse me, I'll click on this layer that shows one there. All right, so when I click on that, now I need to bring in my reference in order for me to proceed. Okay, so just click on this camera icon. Then it asks me did I want to import. Yes, so what I need to do is just to scroll down to see what I want to do. So here is a reference uh of what I need, and as well you can also get your reference. Okay, you can create your reference yourself. Probably you are looking for a specific stunt and you're unable to get that on the website or on the internet. You can just set a camera and film yourself. Okay, then use that as a reference. That is just the foundation basics for everyone that is into the animation industry. Okay, so let's see the one I want to do. Probably let's give you just an intro. Okay, this the fire aspect, where we have the character throwing up the fire and the likes. So I'll just create. Okay, so there is one here which I'll be using this, the bending. Okay, so once I click on this green icon here, it will ask me did I want to remove the background. Yes, I want to remove the background. Okay, I want to remove the background, so I'll just click on background remover. Then it will ask me where do I want to remove, which part did I want to retain. Okay, so if this plus sign is clicked, it means the background will be retained. So just click on the areas you want to retain. So I'm just clicking more points. So if I turn off the show marks, then those other parts will be removed. Okay, though you haven't removed it finished. So there's a point here which I still think probably I don't want that to occur. So I'm using the minus sign to remove that part. So when I'm satisfied, I'll just click that green button. So this is the first one. Okay, then followed by, let's move on. So you notice something showing on the next layer, that is the onion skin. Okay, the onion skin, and that is, you can get that from this animation settings, where you have your display mode. Okay, this place. Okay, so always set this place to both so that you can see the past and the future. Okay, it's very, very important. So once you select this, then let's move on to the next one. So moving on to the next one, which is, I think I started with this, so I will just move on to probably somewhere here. Okay, then remove background, paint here as well. Okay, so then let's select this. So that is that. Then the next one again, this one, click here. Okay, so just using my what did I call it, my this is my recording change. This is my recording this to, and remove the background from here, click here. Okay, so it's more or less like I'm just repeating it. Yes, you will see the magic very soon now. So also on that plus sign, so just click here, likewise here, then Moving on, let me see, where am I? Okay, so this place again, the green button, background remover, then just select the area I want to remove. Okay, just like this. Okay, so you can see this is the present, this is the next layer. Okay, this, so, and that plus sign, then from here I have this green button. Okay, so this don't, the green button here, background remover, this, okay, I think I'm good like this. Then under plus sign to create another canvas, import another image. So here we will have this background remover. Then we have, click on this, okay. So the fire as well, but we'll make use of that fire, so just select this. Okay, so this is just hold on one more or probably two more frames for us to complete the landing. Okay, so from there we believe it's landing. Let me just keep this. Okay, background remover, this here again, then plus sign, this, then it will let me see, from here it will land. Okay, so landing, to remove background, click on the area we want to. So all right, now from here now, so you can see the creation. So what I just want to do is click on this place, click on the plus sign, okay, on top, then select the paint bucket, which is this. Select this paint bucket. Okay, so if I select the paint bucket, we can change the color. Let me probably change the color to that same color I used. Okay, so all those do now is, once you select the bucket again, make sure it's set to canvas. Okay, that means select the bucket twice, then here should be set to the canvas. All right, very important. So when that's set to canvas, then just select on that area, so that will reflect. So if I turn this off now, I'm only having that one. So this is what I'm now having now. Okay, now moving on to the next one, we have the paint bucket as well. So make sure this is, and that layer is created. Just click on that plus sign, then from here we would just paint. Okay, the next one, the plus sign, paint. Okay, the next one, add a new layer. Did I add another layer here? Yes. So next one here, add a new layer, then paint as well, followed by this, a new layer, paint as well, followed by this, a new layer, paint it as well, followed by this, a new layer, paint it as well, followed by this, a new layer, paint it as well. Okay, so I can now turn off the reference layer. I don't really need that for now. Okay, so we need to add the fire effect now. the fire effect. Okay, so from here we don't have the fire effect yet. Okay, so when it started from here, the fire effect comments. So what you need to do is, on this place you add the, you click on that picture. Because of this effect, that's why we make use of ibispaint. Okay, but once we are now adding the sounds, then we make use of Flipaclip to continue the process. All right, so from here we would click on this, on it. Now I already have downloaded it before, so I'll just click on history. So I should have my fire effect there. So this was one I used for that. So all I need to do is just to reduce it. So I'm using my two fingers to reduce and reposition it the way I want it to be. So somewhere here for this leg. So let me see. Let me see if it's a new layer was created. Okay, so what I'll now do is to just select. You notice I selected on the transform tool now. Okay, so selecting on that transform tool, then the next thing to do once I've selected the transform tool is to come here, come to this place. Okay, then click copy. Once I click copy, go there again and select paste. So by pasting it, now could now move it. Okay, move it like this. All right, and I select enter. So with this now I now have the fire effects. The fire effect is already there. Okay, so since these two, I'll be making use of them, so I can just match the first, this and this, because these two represent the fire effect. So I can just match them by clicking on this arrow. So that give me a single layer for that. So now I will just select the transform tool, go to the copy, then move to this place. That is where is the stunting comments. Then I could create a new layer and select paste. So once I select paste, just come there, just try to reduce it so I can see, then increase it again to fit what I need. Okay, so just like this. Then I can just copy this immediately so that I'll have that. Then move to this place, click here, paste, then I can move it. So let me really see if it's created a new layer. Yes, it did. So it's on a new layer, so I can just come here and give it the fire effect like this. Okay, then next to this place, the same thing, click paste. So like this, click on the transform to move it, turn the position like this, this aspect here. Then from here, remove here. So the next thing now is, what I need to do now is the fire effect. Okay, at this point, so I'll just click on this image again, that image icon, this image icon here. So once I click on the image icon, then all you need to do is, you cannot search for fire here, you type fire and you get it. Okay, but I've saved that already, so I'll just click on history. On history, I'll click history here, then this is the fire effect I'm using. So yes, here is it. So just put this one there. Okay, just like this. Then I will need to copy that. Okay, so let's copy. So on this next frame, while it's coming down, so I want to make it give an illusion that the fire is moving. Okay, something like this. Okay, then the last frame, and the fire has paste it, so the fire is out. Okay, so if I should play this now, let me pause, okay, so play it. So you can see without drawing, be able to achieve this.